Hello, ladies, and welcome to the Intimate Fulfilled Woman. We're here to give you an introduction and to explain really what this is about and why you're here. And we're just so excited that you showed up and that you're interested in becoming a part of this community. My name is Sarah Chapman.
And I'm Suzanne Jensen.
And how we met and how this all got started was about 3 years ago in 2017. I met Suzanne, and she was basically my role model. She was one that just allowed me to give myself permission to learn about my sexuality in a comfortable, safe way. And she had already kind of gone through her own journey herself. And so we met, and I was instantly connected to her, and we've just been best friends ever since.
Yes, so we thought it was chance meeting at first, but all the ways that we have found purpose and meaning in creating Intimate Fulfilled Woman, we don't believe it was up to chance. So we're really glad to be here. We're really glad that you're here because this shows that you have an awareness and intention around your sexuality, and it's going to magnify you as a woman and fulfill you as a woman.
So, like our purpose here, really, we were struggling, and we were suffering in silence, and we knew that if we didn't build some sort of community, because we want to reach other women, that we would all just not feel like we could, show up as our true selves and understand our sexuality. And so that's why we are bringing together content, many, many books that we've read, and to give you basically the Cliff Note version of all the content and understanding and education that we've done the last few years.
And we are also excited to share with you the mindset of Intimate Fulfilled Woman. And there's a lot of different mindsets that you can have surrounding your sexuality. And probably one of the main reasons you're here is because you're not really happy with the current mindset you have, or you'd like to adopt a new one. So we have a purpose with Intimate Fulfilled Woman, and that is, and you'll have the chance to become more acquainted with it as we move on, but an Intimate Fulfilled Woman is a safe community where women achieve fulfillment by getting curious, cultivating confidence and connection, and understanding and embracing their sexuality through conversation. You'll notice that the C words are in bold, and we'll get deeper into what those mean later on.
So we have like a little fun little emoji little game, I guess you could call it. It's just something that, memorization is kind of helpful, and when you have a visual cue, that might kind of help. And of course, this clearly is for fun, but if you were to meet somebody on the street and you want to really share what Intimate Fulfilled Woman is, maybe this is a visual cue that you can kind of have in mind. But you see the little police officer lady, that means safe. And then the women is community. The queen is more about, fulfillment. And then you've got the curious face there, and then the dancy lady is more about the confidence. Then you have the couple is about connection. The brain is about understanding. And then the hug is more of that embracing. We added the peach for sexuality because the woman's vulva, basically.
It's a little bit hard to find those type of emojis. You can find them, but we thought the peach would be acceptable.
Yeah. And then you have the lips for conversation and really speaking what.
So let's just say that the purpose one more time. Intimate Fulfilled Woman is a safe community where women achieve fulfillment by getting curious, cultivating confidence and connection, and understanding and embracing their sexuality through conversation. So there it is.
So now we're going to dive deep into those C's, and we basically call these our core values. And having these, it really sets your community and in sync with each other. And that's what we want you guys to feel when you're a part of our community that these 5 C's that we're going to be talking about kind of emulate everything that we're talking about, everything that we want you to emulate and to move forward in your life. So, of course, one being community. This particular community is for women 18 and older, whether you're single, divorced, or married. We want you really to gather together and really talk openly about sex, and to think of sex as not something that's taboo. We need to have um, to this community to really build each other up in that way.
Okay, curiosity. We love curiosity, and that's become something that we have grown to really appreciate as we've explored sex and sexuality these last few years. An intimate, fulfilled woman, we choose curiosity over judgment when we explore our sexuality. And you'll notice when you start to be more aware of curiosity in your own life that you cannot be judgmental and curious at the same time. They cannot coexist. So choosing to be curious removes that judgment, sets down that old scripting that may have been holding on to, that you're maybe reluctant to let go of, or that you're willing to set down, so that you can really dig into your sexuality and understand it on a new, more meaningful level.
And the next one is confidence. This is something that I've been working on a lot. And when you cultivate this confidence by embracing your body and everything that you're learning about yourself, you show up in a different way. And just as being a fulfilled woman, confidence is a huge part of that. And to just hold your head up high and to be in your body is one of the things that we teach here too. To walk down the street and just own it, right? And be comfortable wherever you are, whatever size you are, or anything, right? It's just, and we're going to teach you some tools and things to help you build that confidence, because confidence doesn't come naturally. It's like a muscle. You have to build it and grow it every day and choose it.
Connection. We know that there's a lot of, as we mentioned earlier, there's a lot of scripting around sex and sexuality. And one of the main reasons we created Intimate Fulfilled Woman is we wanted this to be a safe space for all women. And you may or may not have had conversations with your girlfriends surrounding sex or sexuality. And if you did, you were like, whoa, I'm feeling, like I'm on the edge here, or this might be on the fringe, and you wonder if anyone else is having a conversation. And Sarah and I have talked to hundreds of women about sex and sexuality, and the main challenge that women have is that they feel so isolated. And the challenges that they have, they don't think anyone else is experiencing them. And when they find out that we are a safe place and that's part of our journey and we're open about that, that's when they bring their questions and concerns. So what we wanted to do with Intimate Fulfilled Woman is create a safe space for all women, wherever you are in your journey to understanding your sexuality. So you may have been openly studying it for the last few years, or maybe you're just new to this, or you're in a tough place in your marriage and you're feeling like, if I could just get over all the bad scripting I have around sex and sexuality, my marriage would be so much better. Wherever you are in that journey, or maybe you're recently divorced, like myself, and you're wondering what that looks like for you now. So wherever you are, we hope, and Sarah and I are striving to create a safe space, and we believe that as we continually reinforce these values, and we invite you to do the same, that will create enough consistency that women will feel like, yeah, this is a safe place for me to be.
Which then leads to the actual conversation. This is so key, and we shared this one last on purpose because all these other C's lead to this conversation. We want you to ask the questions, and we know that you have them. You might be a little scared and timid to share them, but we want to create that space for you to be comfortable, to be able to be open and share these with other women around you, when you're sitting on the park bench at the at the school or wherever, and just having these conversations so that sex is not taboo anymore. So this other last visual we want to share with you is just that. All those other 4 outside circles, community, curiosity, confidence, connection, really lead to that center point of conversation. And that's our goal here with Intimate Fulfilled Woman. And we're happy that you're joining us on this journey, and welcome to Intimate Fulfilled Woman.
Welcome.